we need to talk.
What you mean? Ay, I like hundred, nothing in between. Bad little baby, think I met her overseas. Ay, she wanna go out shopping every week. Fendi Gucci Prada, now she rockin' double C's. Ay, the way the back came in is like a dream. Levante, hold that 40 with a V.
As y'all can see by the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about, is Amazon really dead? A lot of people been writing me and DMing me on Instagram asking me like how much they can make with Amazon Relay, and if it's still like popping, and can you be profitable in it, and all types of questions, because not a lot of people want to go OTR, and they want to say local. Amazon is usually the #1 option when not going over the road. So if you want to say local, everybody just, for nine times out of 10, everybody's just going to run Amazon, right? And right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know, on my channel, I like to be transparent with you guys. I like to tell you guys the truth. I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. I want y'all to know exactly what's going on in this business, so that you don't come in here and make the wrong mistakes, because mistakes will be made. I'm trying to prevent everybody I can from making those simple mistakes from when you start, or even if you're already in it and you didn't know about something. I just want to help somebody not make mistakes, right? So right now, personally, I believe Amazon, it's not dying, but it's kind of dead, because right now they introduce contracts and I think auctions for loads, right? I've been on a load board for like 3 days now. I've been in my truck for 3 days. I've just been looking around load board, and it literally has been dry. Like, I've never seen it this dry before. So me, I like to, if I don't know what's going on, I like to go ask people what's going on. So like, I'm in a whole bunch of box truck Facebook groups, and I just write in there like, oh, what's going on? I'm in this area and I don't see nothing. Like, and as another little tip for y'all, if y'all really want to know what's going on, just go on the Facebook group, join a couple groups, because those are people who are really out here grinding, and you know, they know on YouTube and telling you stories about how much money they're making and everything. Like, they're telling you the truth. They're not doing it for money. Like, they're out here putting the work in, right? So I go on Facebook, I ask, and they just tell me like they're introducing contracts. Everybody's sitting there taking up all the contracts, so that Amazon doesn't have to put loads on the boards and let them sit. So from my understanding, right, I think contracts is like, you accept the contract and Amazon tells you how much they're going to pay you, and like they don't give you how many miles you're going to run. They just send you work and you have to go do it. That's correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, but that's from my understanding of it. That's how I see it. Now right now, personally, I don't believe in trying to do that right now, because Amazon doesn't pay well in my area, for one, and it goes for a lot of other areas. I see people posting like Amazon isn't paying. So for my sanity and not wanting to put myself in a contract with Amazon, and then, you know, you cancel a load or something, and then they garnish your score, because you know Amazon love taking your score, right? But like I said, my areas personally, like I said, I've seen other areas, people like California or whatever, they get a lot of more money than say Atlanta, or even New Jersey get a lot of more money than Atlanta. But if you come to think about it, like New Jersey, they have tolls and all this other stuff, so yeah, they're gonna get paid more. But like, when you do your calculations, I'm not sure they're getting paid more, if you understand what I'm saying. But correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not in that area. I'm just talking from what I've seen, right? So they introduce these contracts. Amazon already doesn't pay well in the low board, and they saying like, when you select the contract, they don't tell you how many miles you're gonna run. They just basically send you work. That's what I was told. Correct me if I'm wrong again. So if you're not paying well, right? You're not paying the low board people well. Even I have early access. I still don't. I see short loads and decent loads, but like I said, it's not peak season yet. But the lows, the pay is trash. I'm gonna be honest, the pay is trash. So basically, people are taking these contracts. Like I said, this is what people are telling me. People are taking these contracts. They don't know how many miles they're gonna run, but they know how much they're getting paid. So technically, you don't know how much money you're gonna profit, because they can send you 200 miles or something. I'm not sure, and you won't get paid for it. I mean, you're gonna get paid for it, but you're not gonna be making a lot of money. And that seems like that's what, like, all the post office loads and everything, seem like they're getting contracted to people, and that's why there's no loads on the load board, because they've been dry. And like I said, I don't see myself going on Amazon and taking a contract or bidding. Like this bidding auctions on Amazon. Like I just seen that when I was looking on the low, it said auction. Like what? And right now, everybody talking about underbidding each other, brokers underbidding each other, carriers underbidding each other. It's like, bro, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not about to fight over a load with somebody that y'all trying to get off for cheap. Like, it doesn't make no sense. Like, if they want to run it for that cheap amount, go ahead and take it. I'm not gonna stress over it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna find something eventually that's better than what that was gonna pay, because I know my worth. And everybody just jump into this game. Know your worth. Please know your worth, because a lot of people are getting in here and they dig themselves in the hole to where they have to take these cheap loads because they have to make ends meet. Like, know your worth. Don't mess up the market trying to take anything, because that's another big thing is people coming in and they're just taking anything they see. Right? They mess up the market because they see a whole bunch of people taking these cheap loads. They're gonna post it for cheap, because at the end of the day, this is a business, right? If you see your business is thriving because people are taking less money than what they usually do, you're going to keep doing it. You're not going to raise prices, because at the end of the day, you're saving money. So from a business standpoint, it's understandable, but for a carrier standpoint, it's terrible, because you're not being as profitable as you can. You understand what I'm saying, right? And Amazon makes a lot of money. They can pay you $1,000 for a 50-mile load. They have the money. They just choose not to, because people are taking it for way less than that. Like, you'll be lucky to see a 50-mile load for over $250, unless you're you left and they have a whole bunch of freight they need moved right at the second, or you're in an area where not a lot of box trucks are or whatever. Then you might see it go above that, but for the most part, it doesn't happen. So right now, I think like Amazon is not dying, but like I think they're transferring over to this contract situation where they just contract people to drop off every day and give them X amount of miles they don't know about. That's what it is from my understanding. Like, this is getting scary out here. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting scary. Box trucks and Amazon, they doing a lot right now. I'm not gonna lie, and for them not to post decent rates is absurd to me. Like, bro, like let me walk you through an Amazon load real quick, so you can understand it if you're getting paid or not, right? You pick a load, right? You go on 50 miles, whatever, right? You pick the load, you gotta arrive to Amazon an hour early, which you should arrive to any pickup early regardless, so it is what it is, right? You arrive early, you gotta wait in a long line, especially during peak season. You gotta work on a long line full of semi-trucks and box trucks trying to get to their dock door or get to their drop off, right? You get through the door, you get through the dock, you back up into your dock, right? Sometimes you have 12 pallets. You gotta put all of them pallets on your truck by yourself, essentially, right? You have to put all of them pallets on the truck by yourself. So you have to be fit for the most part to really push them pallets, because some pallets be heavy, right? You put the pallets on the truck, whatever, you go 50, 75, 100, however miles you go, right? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to wait till that post office open. That could be, you could be there in 2 hours early, 3 hours early, 4 hours early. I remember last week, my pickup was at like, I think 2 something in the morning. I got to the drop off at like 3, and I had to wait till the postal office open at 6. Right? Sometimes you may get lucky, other times you may not. I got lucky a lot of times, but that night I did not get lucky. I literally they literally came and opened the gate at 5:59. Literally. So basically, you on 9 times 10, you're gonna have to wait till the post office open, however long that is. Then you gotta go to the post office, back your truck up, unload all the packages. 9 times 10, you're gonna have to bring it inside. I know some people don't bring it out there, just leave it on the dock, but I just bring it inside, put it where they want, and whatever. So that's a lot of labor, that's a lot of work. Like, but Amazon wants to pay you $2 a mile, $1.78 a mile. That's what they're posting it for, like $1.50 a mile. That's what they literally post the loads for. So when you get into this, just know that's what they do. And the only time they're gonna boost the price is if it's getting near pickup time and nobody picked up the load. But they're not raising it like $2-3 a mile. They're raising like 10 cent, 15 cent. And then when they see green, and this is what blows my mind the most, right? Most people don't book the load, bro. And soon as the pay turns green, no matter what the RPM say under it, it's gone. Soon as it turns green, like it's just crazy out here right now for Amazon, right? For most part, I probably think like I'm not gonna be doing Amazon as much. Like, and it's like every time something pops up in my head, it's like I'm not gonna be doing Amazon like that. But like I'm forced, like you're not forced to do Amazon, but like you're forced to do it, because if you don't do it, they're gonna decrease your score, which is crazy to me. Like you're decreasing people's scores because they don't do work for you. Like other people's business models are different. Like they're not gonna be able to work for Amazon. So because they don't work for you, because they don't work for you that week, you're gonna decrease their score. Like, make it make sense. It don't make sense. How are you gonna decrease scores because they don't work for you that week? Like a lot of things going on Amazon, it's just like, it's mind-boggling, right? And then on top of that, when something's wrong with Amazon and you call them, 9 times out of 10 the person doesn't speak English, don't really understand well. It's like a lot of stuff goes on. So it's like Amazon got a lot to do. I wish people were just going straight from Amazon to let them know, like, y'all need us just as much as we need y'all, right? Like it's that serious out here. But that's my little rant video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, always open. If you want to see the load board in your area, DM me on Instagram, and I'll screenshot and send it to you. That's what I've been doing lately, the screenshot in your area to let you know what's going on in that area. So yeah, if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and let me know any other informational videos you guys need about what's going on in the market right now. Peace.